In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create these smooth slide up animations for all your Instagram Reels in Premiere Pro, and make sure to stick throughout this entire video because I'm going to be dropping some secret sauce that I don't show anywhere else. So without further ado, my name is Torsten Roscoe and let's get right into this video. So this is this pretty popular, super smooth, clean animation that you can see, and if you stick all the way through the end, I'll show you exactly how you can get this with the shine effect. It's absolutely beautiful, and these animations that are super dope and super customizable that you will not be able to get as customizable with these than you can get with these, but again, I'll show you how to get them. And the way we create these slide up animations is really simple and easy. So I'm gonna delete mine really quick. So we are going to do it on this captions layer. And what you wanna do is search up two effects. One is transform. So transform, I have a transform preset. And then the other one is Gaussian blur. So I'm just gonna put up blur and then come down Gaussian blur. And the reason why I do this is I'll show you in a little bit. It adds a little bit of extra sauce that not a lot of people do that should be doing because it makes it 20 times better. And when you have transform, usually this will be checked and then this shutter angle will be 0. Make sure to uncheck this and crank the baby all the way up. That's going to initially add already motion blur. And now when we create this kind of slide up animations, I'm gonna go to my front of my clip just like so. And then I'm gonna hit position. I'm gonna go a second. I would always recommend going about a second. You want these animations to happen. Click right here. And I like to go to the first one, and we can just make it, let's just say, bring this down, and now it'll come up just like so. So now as I play that, it'll do it just like so. So now that is kind of like a basic slide. I mean, it's not really anything too special. To make this a little better and make it exactly like I just showed you is we can come to the opacity, click on toggle stopwatch, put it to 0, and then go a little bit before this comes in and then put it 100. So now it has this pretty cool like fade in. Again, nothing too special, but here is where it comes really smooth and really good. Firstly, make sure that you highlight both of these, right click, and on to the keyframe, go to temporal information, ease in. Now it's gonna look a little better, just kind of like so. It's not the fastest that we are looking for. So the way to make it super smooth like I had is I come into position, click this little drop arrow, and here's where the sauce is. If you crank this baby to the right and then make it to the left, it'll come in super fast just like so. See? So now it has that nice kind of smoothness that we're looking for. And to make this effect 20 times better is we're gonna add some technically more motion blur, but it's a kind of like a fade in with acting with this opacity. So I like to go to the first, go to Gaussian blur, make sure to hit toggle stopwatch, and then go to where it's opacity, and then make another one. So go to the first one, and let's just make this at like 40. Don't go too crazy on this. It's just a little smooth animation effect that just enhances this and makes it a little better. So now it'll look like this. Oh, that's a lot better. Like in my opinion, that's 20 times better. If we wanna make it a little better, you can right click, hit ease in, and now boom, just like so. This works, but let's be honest, you don't want to manually keyframe this each and every single time because you're just gonna waste so much time, because I know I have personally, and I actually started to dread creating content / editing content all because of these useless, simple tasks you have to do each and every single time repeatedly. So what I personally do now is I come over, let's highlight all these. I unclick these. I come over to my effects tab. I click down here, come over to my presets, grab the caption presets. They're in the Captions FX Pack, and now I can just drag appear up. They all appear up just like so, perfectly. It's really sexy animation, and let's just say I don't want that one, so I can have appear right if I want to. Again, one more time. And if I just wanted a nice fade in, I can do fade ins. There's flickers in just like so, like these really simple kind of flickers that look really nice. And to make this edit even more spicier, you can go crazy and use these just like I like to do, as I always come in these graphic templates, and in that pack, you'll also find these. if I just come into my favorites, they'll all be here. All you have to do is just drag and drop this onto here, just like so. So now I have this effect. I'll blow this up just like so, bring it to the back, down, and we'll go into properties. I can change this to like, hello. Now it's boom. If you want a really nice, simplistic, or really cool looking font, I grabbed 15 fonts that I really love, and these are really the only fonts I ever use. So the only fonts you really ever need. In right here, again, these are all also in the Captions FX Pack. All you have to do is come in here. Ooh, that one's actually pretty dope. I don't like that one. It's not really the style, neither is that one. Let's grab something pretty bold. I know this one's really bold, so I'll just hit black. Ooh, that's actually pretty dope. And I want this to look a lot better, so I'll just mess around with the intensity and the glow really quick, just to make these shines pop more. I can come into the shine, mess with the shine. I just like to crank this width, mess around with the intensity if I want to. I can crank the angle. Let's say that looks pretty good. Intensity, boom, boom. And let's just say, for this one, I don't even want this shine too. We can just bring it to the bottom, boom. But if I wanted the shine, obviously you can do here, expand the width if you want, intensity, edge, increase, and also do just like so. So now we can kind of have just like this, where it comes to the right and just grabs these just like so. And now we have this really cool, fast animation that we can do right here in a matter of seconds. And the reason why I love these so much is one, they're so fast, and two, this is where the cool thing is. If you come here and you see this animation control, you can put this at like, let's say 0, and I want it to come in a different way. So if you mess around with these, let's say 150, now it'll come like bottom. If I like, let's go crazy. I put this back at 0 and this one can be like 600. It'll go crazy, like watch. It'll do that. If you can go like 150, it'll do this. Like, it's infinite animation possibilities, which is, I think is really dope and crazy. Again, find these all in my Captions FX Pack. And if you want to learn more from me about editing, go click this video right over here. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.